Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Deb C, and the place to be, it's Deb C. That's me, boop, Deb C. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is having a great weekend, and today I'm going to be in between a bunch of different things that I'm baking and cooking and watching. I am going to drop, I'm gonna drop my weekly review and reset. So today I'm drinking a pumpkin cheesecake latte from my Keurig. It's tasty. Are you like me? Because what I usually do is I'll see like a K-cup that I really like at Walmart, and then I'll buy it, and then I'll keep it downstairs, and I'll forget that I even have them. I probably have a bunch of them downstairs, and I don't even know what I have. But this is tasty. And yes, it is still in my fall mug. From Jessica O'Donoghue. Okay, so this past week, work. Let's start off with work. It was a tough work week. The reason being is because I've been with the company for 23 years, but in my department that I'm in now, I've probably been there maybe about 16 years. Yeah, maybe about 15 or 16 years. And all those years I've been under my boss, the same supervisor. She had retired. She was like telling us last year, I'm going to be retiring. So if you don't want to be in this department in the future, then get your resumes together and look at going somewhere else in the company. And the person that I am, it takes a lot for me to leave someplace or to make a change. So I did not. So she had retired, and it was difficult. I hate to say this, and I hate to be a person that holds on to the past like this. But when I first started in the department, it was like behavioral health and medical. And I was in behavioral health, and it was so nice. I don't want to say I loved going to work every day, but I enjoyed it. I mean, we were like a little family almost. And when you're with, I don't want to say when you're with somebody, but when somebody is your supervisor for so long, you kind of build up that rapport. And she was a great supervisor. And I don't know, there were a lot of team members who had left our team and our department and our company. So those of us that were left, there's three of us who were left from when the department started up. So, and we were still with our supervisor. So she retired. We were assigned to another supervisor and another task completely different. Well, not completely different, but I'm not just behavioral health anymore. I'm medical. And I struggled this week because I had a lot of self-doubt. I had spent a lot of the time in between getting emotional and being worried that I won't be able to live up to the standards of this new assignment, this new task. It was a tough week. It was a real tough week, but there were moments when I was like, listen, you're selling yourself short, and you can do it. You can do it. I tried telling myself that I can do it. I just have to believe that I can do it. Listen, I just need to keep a job for 10 more years. 9 in June, since I'm 55, and I can't retire any sooner than 65. So cross your fingers and say a prayer, but I am really trying to get my mindset in the whole, you can do it, you can do this, you can do it, you got it. So please send prayers my way that I can do this. I just got to keep telling myself that I can, and I just got to believe that. Okay, so work, that's work. Reading my books. I am still on Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. I am on page 161. I think there are, like, how many pages? There are 291 pages. So I am really hoping that I will be done with this by the end of the month. I should be. I know that I said I would like to read 100 pages of a book a day. I don't know what it is. It's nothing against this book. It is good. I wish there were more twists and turns. They said it's very twisty. I'm on page 161 and it's not that twisty. I'm pretty sure that they'll probably come much later on. I don't know. It's something about my concentration with reading isn't what it was last year. So I got to kind of kick it up into high gear. Okay. So this weekend, what did I do? Friday, I had off, and that was just total relaxation. I was supposed to go get my hair done. We got some snow here, and so I did not do that. I spent the day relaxing. It was Dolly Parton's birthday on Friday. Now I know that because the TV channel IFC, what does IFC stand for? Independent Film Channel, I believe. They had a Dolly Parton mini marathon. It was like 3 movies. It was Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, which my mom watched yesterday. She enjoyed that thoroughly. And I did too. The parts I saw, it was pretty good. There was that. It was Steel Magnolias and 9 to 5. We watched Steel Magnolias yesterday. I've seen it many times before, and I love that movie. Like, it is a stellar cast. Dolly Parton, Sally Fields, Olympia Dukakis, Shirley MacLaine, Julia Roberts, Daryl Hannah, and which was it? Dermot Mulroney? No. Am I making that up? Dermot Mulroney? That's not his name. You know who I'm talking about. Tom Skerritt, and it's honestly, it's just such a great movie. I have seen it many times. My mom didn't. So we watched that yesterday. And then, I watched 9 to 5 on Friday. I was just saying to my mom, 9 to 5, I haven't seen 9 to 5 in forever. And then it popped up. I love that movie so much. So I watched movies on Friday. I think Friday was when I finished up The Crown. So I finished up the last season of The Crown, and that is such a well-made show. And yes, I do know some of it is fictionalized. Yesterday I did some cooking. I made the sausage tortellini soup. The only thing that I forgot to put in it, when I realized afterwards, after it was all done, was you're supposed to put like a half a block of cream cheese and some heavy cream. I forgot about that. And I told my mom, and she was like, I loved it just the way it was. Actually, when you make it again, don't put that in. So she loved it. And I made bread. Listen, guys, I am loving making bread. Like, it takes a little bit of time, but I don't mind it. Although I'm not one of those people that I'm going to be like flouring, putting down a whole bunch of flour and kneading it and all this and that. Maybe in the future I will be, but I'm not a big fan of making a big mess when I have to clean it up afterwards. So I don't do that, but I made one yesterday And then I told my mom was taking some stuff down to our friend and neighbor Marie, who Marie is just an older woman who lives by herself. So we like to, you know, we like to share things that we make. And from time to time, like when my nephew is in a play or something, she'll invite Marie out because she doesn't get to go out a lot. She can't go out a lot on her own because she has macular degeneration in her eye and she has some health problems. So she doesn't drive. So my mom likes to ask her out. That's just how my mom is. So I said, why don't you take half of the loaf of bread down to Marie? So I'm making another one right now. So I made the soup, I made the bread yesterday, and then we had a friend movie day where it was me and Kristen and Emily, and we watched the movie, what was it, Queen Pins on Netflix. It's with Kristen Bell, Vince Vaughn. It was cute. It was really cute. It's about Kristen Bell and her neighbor. They run an illegal coupon business, and it was cute. I mean, it was something that I feel like I needed because we had just watched Steel Magnolias, and even though there's some funny parts in it, some awesome lines, mostly courtesy of Olympia Dukakis's character. There's also just the ending with, if you didn't watch it, I'm not gonna spoil it, but that just is just makes me cry, makes me want to cry even thinking of it. But so it was nice that Emily had suggested Queen Pins. It was a cute movie. And so we just basically hit play at the same time. Kristen is in California. Emily is in Connecticut and I'm in Pennsylvania. So it was a nice thing to do. So friend movie day, Kristen and Emily, if you watch us at all, I'm up any weekend to do that. If I'm available, I'm up to do it. So that was my Saturday. And then today I'm making another loaf of bread for us here. It is in the oven right now. I've got like 15 minutes to go. It is rising. Woo! And I'm making chicken stuffing casserole, and hopefully the bread will come out nice and easily like it did last night out of the pan. So moving forward, we have National Calendar Day. Let me tell you what you're going to be celebrating next week. So on Monday, it is National Polka Dot Day. Why did I almost say polka? National Polka Dot Day. It is also Blonde Brownie Day. And the difference between a blonde brownie and a regular brownie is you don't use the cocoa powder. Instead, you use brown sugar. Tuesday, it is National Handwriting Day. To celebrate that day, they want you to do something where it takes handwriting, like journaling or sending a letter. That's crazy that they don't even teach cursive anymore in school, which kind of makes me think, well, what if somebody has to endorse a check or sign an important legal document? What are you going to do then? Just print? It is also National Pie Day, and not like the mathematical equation, but for real, the pie. My favorite pie is, I'm going to say in summer. No, listen, my favorite pie is, and there's a tie. There's a tie between cherry pie and strawberry pie. If you're in Western Pennsylvania, then you know that the best strawberry pie is at Eaton Park. Oh, I love it. And then my favorite fall pie is pumpkin. I love a pumpkin pie. And Wednesday, it is peanut butter day. I love peanut butter. I could eat peanut butter. I don't even have to have it on anything. It could be on my finger. It could be in a spoon. It could be in a fork. It could be on my shoe. I don't care. I love peanut butter. My mom, on the other hand, doesn't like it. It's Library Shelfie Day. What's that, you say? Well, it's when you go, you take all of your books, you arrange them nicely in whatever order you want on your shelf, and then you take a picture of the spines. You take a picture of your bookshelf and you post it. That's Library Shelfie Day. Beer Can Appreciation Day, which beer was first sold in a can in 1935. And Pittsburgh has a first because in 1963, the Pittsburgh Brewing Company sold the first pull tab can of beer. It was Iron City beer, or as I like to call it, Iron Shitty. It's also National Compliment Day. So give a compliment to somebody. Listen, I'm a firm believer in giving compliments every day. I don't even think you need to have a special day. So give a compliment that day or several. Thursday, it is National Irish Coffee Day. It is Opposite Day. That's where you say or do the opposite of what you would normally do. That's on a Thursday. I wish that was on like a Saturday or Sunday because I'm working on Thursday. So the opposite of that would be like just not giving a care and not doing anything, which we discussed earlier. I can't do that because I need a job. It's also Thursday is National Florida Day. Florida was the 27th state to join the Union, and it is home to the oldest city in America, and that is St. Augustine, which is 400 years old. Friday, it is National Spouses Day. Celebrate your spouses. You should do that all the time. It's also National Green Juice Day. I won't be partaking in that probably. I know I won't. I don't know. I know that it's good for you and that you can make it taste very good, but for some reason, I don't know, drinking something green kind of, I don't know. It's not my jam. It's National Fun at Work Day. I feel like that's an oxymoron. Fun at Work Day, like, once again, refer back to my very first comment about work. There's no fun. It's work. So, I mean, if you can have fun at work, good for you that you can have fun at work. I can't. It's also National Bigwig Day. This is basically a day where it says that you don't have to have like a fancy title or be like this big important person to make a difference to a charity. That's where you go out and you just raise money for your favorite charity. They said ways that you can celebrate: wear wig, raise money for charity. So there we go. I like that. And I think there is on Facebook, there is a page called Big Wig Day, I think. You might want to check it out. Saturday is Chocolate Cake Day, Fruit Cake Toss Day. So toss out your fruit cakes. You probably have already done that, but if you didn't, here's a national day for you to do it. Is National Seed Swap Day, and it is Holocaust Remembrance Day. Next Sunday, Data Privacy Day, Blueberry Pancake Day, it's National Kazoo Day, and it is National Gift of the Ladybug Day. And this is a day that honors children who have critical illnesses, and it also helps raise awareness of childhood illnesses and supports children and their families who are facing medical differences. And what you can do is you can give the gift of a ladybug and just embrace a family member who maybe has a medical illness, a critical illness, and just let them know they are perfect the way they are. So there we go. That is this week. Tell me, what were some of your successes? What are some of the things that maybe you might need some prayers on or some support on? And with that being said, if nobody told you yet today, I love you. You're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put hope, love, kindness, positivity, understanding, all those good things out into the universe. Please take care of one another. And also, I always say this, no matter where you're at, number one, please be aware of your surroundings. And number two, please stay safe. If you're somewhere where it is bitterly cold and it is snowing, please be careful. If you don't have to go out, just don't. Just hibernate. hibernate and be cozy like I plan to do. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and I love you guys. Bye, guys.